Hello, 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 you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Sustain Your Biz. This is your girl, Dr. T, and I'm super excited to be back on here with you all. Ta-da! What's going on, you all? What's going on? Listen, I just wanted to come on and pop on here and let you guys know what's going on, what we've been doing, how we've been doing things, and just trying to keep things in perspective. So, this series is You Got This, Never Give Up. You got this, never, ever, ever, ever give up. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want other people to understand the power of you. I know probably 2 years ago, I had a series on the power of you. And so for those that don't know who I am, I'm your girl, Dr. TOD. I come here to help you, empower you, and encourage you to what? Never give up. Put in the chat where you're watching from, who's watching, say hello, and we're gonna get started. So a couple of things. We got to be respectful when we're coming on here. This is an empowerment time. I know I have not been on. I miss you all. School and work and life, right, just kind of took over. But I told y'all that y'all will have me for the summer because school starts again in the fall. So we have a few things that are coming up down the pike. I want you to stay involved. I want you to stay in tune. And the first thing I want you to do is head on over to sustain your biz and download our Believe It and Achieve It book. And that's the topic for tonight. How are you believing in your goals? How are you doing some things? So put in the chat, what are you believing for? What are you believing to happen in your life or in your business, in your career? What are you believing for, right? What goals do you want to achieve? So, just a little bit about myself. I am your pivot coach, vision coach. I help you to stay on task with what you want in your life and in your business. And I firmly believe that you are a winner. And what does winning mean? And what does win mean is welcoming in the new you, investing in yourself, and never ever giving up on you. Because at the end of the day, it's you. It's you that God is giving the download to. Is you that God is moving you in a particular path. It's you that need to feel empowered about what you are doing. And so today we're going to talk about goals and why goals are essential and why goals are important in your individual life as well in your businesses. And as entrepreneurs, sometimes those things kind of get intertwined with our busy lives, especially as entrepreneurs, you're always hustling, you're always trying to go to the next. So what I want to talk about is ways of kind of figuring out how to manage those goals, right? And how to really make sure that you're on task with those goals because goals are essential for both individual and for businesses. And plans give individuals something to work toward, right? And companies a way to measure progress. I'm going to say that again. When you plan, it helps in your individual life and it also helps in your company's life, right? If you're an entrepreneur, I'm going to say that you're the CEO and that's your company. So having goals also helps to keep people motivated and on track. I'm a firm believer that your business plan is like that holy grail. It's that thing that you go back to say, am I on task to what I've been tasked to do? And so here are a few types of goals that people often set for themselves. Personal goals. Put in the chat. Do you have personal goals right now that you are trying to accomplish? I know for me, I have to admit, I failed my own challenge, but I can come back. Fail just means we're gonna keep it moving, right? I was doing Zumba and just got in my own head about working out. And last week I only did a few days, so now I got to get back into that, right? So that's my personal goal. And it's not mostly for losing weight, but it's mostly to just get back into shape, right? So that's a personal goal, personal life and development. So, example, personal goals can include losing weight or quitting smoking, or even looking at another job opportunity, right? Or getting a promotion where you already are. And so, what do you need to do in order to attain those, right? Professional goals is another one, right? These are goals that relate to the individual's career or business. So, for example, your professional goals might include starting your own business or getting a new job or making a certain amount of money. So, when we talk about these goals, I want you to put that in perspective that one is personal and one is professional, right? Another one to from young ones all the way up to academic O's. Quite often lately I've been telling people that I'm back in school, and they're like, Dr. T, I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how I'm doing it either. To be quite frank, but God has given me the strength to do it, and God has called me into ministry, so I have to do it, right? And he won't give you more than what you can bear. And so I've heard so many people like, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do this. Well, when you was growing up, didn't your mama and daddy tell you to stop saying the word I can't? So what makes it different from the time that you were young than when you were older? Come on, stop that nonsense. Take that CAN apostrophe T out of your vocabulary, because it's possible it may not be what I'm going for MDiv, degree, but it could be a certificate. It could be just getting more training in the area of where you want to work, right? So just remember that, when you are investing in yourself, you are investing in what? Your personal and professional goals. Right. So these are goals that relate to individual studies and academic progress. Examples of educational purposes include getting good grades, completing a degree, or getting into a specific college or university. So these are milestones in which you can set for yourself in order to really set the bar to measure where you want to be. Health related goals is another one. These are goals that are related to an individual's physical and mental health. Lately we've been talking about mental health. We're all coming out of a pandemic. We've been shut in. That just things are just going array. Some people even scared to even step foot outside of their homes because of what's going on in our country and our world and our cities. So, mental health is key. Individual physical health, we've been sedentary, so we may have to get back to moving again, right? I'm super excited to see people sharing about them going to the gym, or even taking a little reel of them being on the actual treadmill, right? That's showing that people are coming out, and these are some of the goals that they are set in. So put in the chat, what do you want? Hey, Miss Pamela. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Miss Pam. So what goals have you wanted to set? What goals have you wanted to set for yourself? Put it in the chat. So no matter what type of goals you're setting that relates to an individual's physical or mental health, some health related goals also includes exercising more, eating healthy, or reducing stress. No matter what type of goal you're setting, it's essential to ensure that it's specific, achievable, and realistic. Then once you have a plan in mind, you can start taking the steps to achieve it. So I want to go over just a little bit of, if you're not sure of where to start, you see right there, you can click down there and you can, set up a coaching session with me to see where you can start. So we can go through those things in life that you're trying to do, right? If you're not sure, there are several resources that can help you. Again, click on there. I got the on sale, the Believe It and Achieve It book. Ebook is on there on the website. You can also go to the website, also at academy.medismybiz.org as well. There's already standing business courses that you can work on your own, because y'all know y'all busy and y'all ain't got time to be sitting in the class, right? So these are some of the things that I've curated for you. And we're going to have workshops coming up and things of that nature as well. So also research, Google University. Okay. If words comes to words, it's Google University, right? Just do a quick search. There's a plethora of information out there of what you're looking for. But the most important thing is start doing the work. Talk to people, talk to your friends, your family, and others who have achieved similar goals for advice and tips. I'm going to say that again. Talk to friends and family or others who have achieved similar goals for advice and tips. There may be a time when you're going to need some help, and your friends and your family are not the ones that you need to talk to because they may not see your vision. They may not see what God has already put in you to do. They may not be on the same page as where you want to be. And that's why I'm that vision coach, and that pivot coach, because sometimes you need to pivot, right? Sometimes you need to stay on task and stay on task. And so pivoting is just a change in strategy, not a change in your vision. And so when you're talking to people, you need to be sure and be able to quiet the noise of the people around you so that you can focus on what your goals are. And so once you do that, you need to be in a sense of community of people that are doing what you are wanting to do, as well as doing what you're doing, like Miss Pam here. I tell you, Miss Pam from California. Um, it's not letting me show. Miss Pam from California, right? She is doing her thing. She has her bubbles and just learning on that, right? And yes, and she's saying, quiet that noise. So Miss Pam understands that we're in a community together, that we've met online, right? And we're doing the same things. And the thing that I love about this is because God is aligning people in which are going to be on your path, right? Sometimes you don't even have to go searching for them. Sometimes they're just right in front of you. Amen. They're right in front of you. So with that, I have to say that originally when I started this coaching thing, I didn't add Christ into it. I didn't add God into it. I just was doing a thing because it was the pandemic. It was something I needed to make a shift. I needed to understand where God was trying to take me. And what I realized over the last 2 years is that, and you'll see more workshops. So I've talked about this before. I'm probably going to do a workshop in it. Is did you put God in your plan? Mm. Did you put God in your plan? Because if you didn't put God in your plan, then you are planning to fail. If you didn't put God in your plan, you're planning to fail. Okay. So I wanted to definitely say that because I really truly believe that originally we were in this pandemic, we were in this, and we were trying to find that next. We were trying to find where we were going to make our money. We're working from home, or we may have lost our business. I mean, our jobs, or even in your business may have closed, and you didn't know what to do and where to turn. But when we start talking about this thing, we're talking about business plans, and I know that I stay focused on business plans, and I know that some people are like, "Oh, business plans are out the water." No, they're not. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so even if it's something that's written down, it doesn't have to be a 20-page paper, right? It's something that you are writing down. It's something that you want to achieve. It's something that you are trying to do. It's something that God has already put in you that you saw to fix a problem for people that are going through whatever that is. So, for example, even with myself, yes, I'm an optometrist and I want to be able to still be able to see patients. However, I am shifting in more into that spiritual realm, right, of being able to help people in their spiritual sight. And being able to connect the business and that together is the ultimate goal, right? That's the ultimate goal. So what I realized is that I failed to, although I have the business plan, I failed to put God in that business plan. So that's why things weren't kind of popping off, right? And so with that, again, you can go to sustainyourbiz.club. You can become a member. There's some free stuff in there as well. Just check it out. I have some merch in there as well. So these are the things that I've been working on, right? And so what I want to go over is to to just let you know to share, like, and comment on here. Let people know, how we can help them in achieving their goals. So remember that achieving goals takes time and energy and effort. So once you have a goal in mind, take action is the next step. Without taking action, your dreams will remain nothing more than what? Wishes. So therefore, to increase your chances of success, you need to develop a plan and take small, consistent steps towards your goals. I think because of the way that our society is today, we are expecting things tomorrow. We are expecting things yesterday. We're expecting big things to happen. We're expecting $1 million tomorrow. We've been on these clubhouse streets and social media streets, and they're telling you how to make $1 million. They're telling you how to make $10,000. They're telling you how to do all of this, but they're really not telling you how to make your first. They're not strategically showing you, they're just talking to you. So you have to be careful when you're on social media on what people are saying, because what they're doing is they're feeding into your pain point, and they're not actually helping you in the realm. So this is why, even moving forward, I know my voice. I know what I have to offer, and I'm thankful for those that help me to find my voice. But I'm not going to pay exorbitant amount of money to be on anybody's platform when I'm developing my own. And that's just how, that's my goal. My goal this year is to develop my own platform. Is coming together step by step, and my platform may not include anybody else's platform. It might just be a smaller group, right? Or it might just be, a smaller setting, right? Who are you achieving your goals for? What are your goals? What do you hope to achieve? What is your plan for reaching those goals? And so here are some steps that you can take. Number one is to um, define that goal. Microwave generation, yes. Microwave generation. Hold up. Microwave generation, yes. We are living in a microwave generation. Write it down, make it plain. Write it down, make it plain. So the first thing we need to really look at, right, is define them. What are they? Define your goals. What are they, right? So write them down. I don't care if it's 20 goals. Just write them down. And once you start writing them, you might see that once you start writing them and then try to break it down to like say it's 20 goals, and then once you break it down, there could be goals that are kind of the same, but you're just calling them different. So you may want to be able to look and see where that fits into your top five, right? Because you don't want it to be exorbitant, because then you might get stressed out, right? What do you want to achieve, and be specific about it, right? Make a plan. What steps will you take to reach your goals? That's number two. What steps would you take to reach your goals? That's number two. Then set deadlines. You have to be able to set a deadline. And deadlines are, you know what? Even though you may set a deadline, it just allows you to stay on task, even if you have to extend that deadline, right? Because sometimes, there are some things that may not go to task. I could tell you about what's been going on with me for the last, months, that although I had deadlines, the deadlines have gone and passed, but we're still working to achieve that goal, right? Number four is take action. Take action. So start working towards your goals, right? And so part of that is journaling or writing down what you want to do on a day to day, researching what you're trying to do, take a course, get a coach, go to a workshop. Those are some of the things that you can do. 5, measure your progress, right? So in your steps, did you complete step 1, 2, 3? I don't know. Did you take the first step? Did you take the leap of faith to do what you want to do, right? Measure your steps. And what I love is I'm learning now through another role that I have is being able to measure what you're looking for. So because what you are, I think the term is measure what you manage and manage what you measure. Okay. Measure what you manage and manage what you measure. Okay. And then if you can't do that, then you need to go back to the drawing board because you need to be able to understand what you're measuring, right? What you're measuring. And then here's what I love. You ready? This is what I love. Adjust your plan as needed. See, a lot of times we get so fixated that it has to be done a particular way. It doesn't have to be done a particular way. There is no cookie cutter thing for everything. This is why I love what I do because I've been an optometrist for over 20 some odd years, and people really are just now saying, hold on, you do mobile eye care? Yes, I've been doing mobile eye care for years. And then number 7, oh, I got to add this to the thing. Number 7 is really, no, here it is. Number 7 is celebrate your success. Celebrate your success. I don't care how big or small they are. You want to celebrate. I can't sing, y'all. Celebrate. So you want to celebrate your successes, however big or small. Celebrate that thing that you checked off. Celebrate it. Get something that if you're on a health kick, you don't want to get any candy, but you want to dance like if you watch the my share today, I was dancing because God, I just had a breakthrough today, and I was like, yes, although I have to be honest, that was done a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna use this for that. And that's another thing, I batch my reels when I'm doing, because I don't know when I'm gonna, what I'm going to need them for. And so when you reach your goal, take some time to celebrate it, right? Take some time to celebrate it, because that's what's needed. So again, there's no one size fit all to answer these questions that were posed above, right? There was no one size fit all to put up. Yes, celebrate, hashtag winning. Amen. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, my bubbles. And let me tell you, I need to follow Pam. She's definitely prayer warrior. And so there's no one size fits all answer to the questions above. And this is what I really help individuals understand, is that there is no cookie cutter way. We are uniquely and designed and uniquely made. And so, but taking the time to think about them will help you develop a plan that works for who? You. So often in my career, I went to a few times to consultants, and they didn't do a thing for me. They wanted to put me in the box in which they were already used to, and my business plan wasn't even that way. Mine wasn't even in the realm of anything that they saw. So technically, they could not help me, right? And so I'm the out of the box thinker. I don't go or provide services where people normally would be. I go to the underserved population that need our services, right? And so remember, the goal is to reach your goals. I'm going to say that again. Remember, the goal is to reach your goals. So don't be afraid to adjust your plans as needed, right? If you got to pivot, right? Pivot is just a change in strategy, but you're still focusing on the vision. And finally, the most importantly, enjoy life, have fun. Pursue your goals should be an enjoyable experience. It's the one thing I've learned. I've learned to enjoy it now. I've learned to just absorb that right now. Is it hard? Absolutely, but I enjoy it. I'm joyful about where God is taking me. I'm joyful about the plan that He has for me that I didn't even see for myself. I am joyful. Am I always joyful and chipper? No. You may not see me smiling all the time, but because of life situations, right? But enjoy your experiences. We live one life. and you want to be able to have that entrepreneurial spirit, that drive, but you also want to enjoy it. So again, if you want these tips, just DM me. I'll give you the link for the download version of it. But go on to sustainyourbiz.club, become a member. Right now, there are different memberships. I just posted a blog about dreams. If you follow in my feed, you can get that, and that will also help with your subscription. So there's different price points in there. There's merch in there as well, so you can check all that out. But remember, achieving your goals takes time and effort. Listen, I've been at this thing of trying to pivot and change the focus of, no pun intended, of where I'm trying to go, but God is in control. God is leading this, and I gotta let him lead me. I gotta follow behind. And so again, I think what has happened was, when I originally started, I didn't add God in there. And remember, when you're making your business plan, make sure that these goals are in alignment with where God wants to take you. So also join us on Clubhouse. Also, we have a prayer room in the mornings as well. So we are really moving. If you haven't seen me, it's not that I wasn't moving. If you put on there, although I might be still, God is still working some things out. And I'm here to tell you that God will continue to work on your goals. God will continue to sustain you, because that is what Sustain Your Biz is about. And Sustain Your Biz Academy is about providing sustainable solutions so that you can win. And what does winning mean? Welcoming in the new you, investing in yourself, and never ever giving up on you, because God didn't give up on us. All right. So post your questions in here. Thank you, Pam, for sticking in. Yes. Thank you, Pam, for sticking in with me and commenting on here. I appreciate you, sister. And again, share, like, comment. The more that we can push this out, the better. And just support one another as entrepreneurs, regardless of the space and places that you're in. Let me, if you are doing an event or anything like that, just tag me in. I may not be a part of it, but I'll surely post it. I'll surely post it. Yeah, I'll surely post it for you to see if we can get, others to be a part of your event. So I look forward to seeing you all soon. I'm going to try to do Coffee with Dr. T in the morning. The issue that I'm having is StreamYard, and I'm not sure if I have too much stuff on my computer. I can't get my background, my virtual background, y'all. So y'all keep that in prayer. I need my virtual background with my coffee and stuff like that, and my couch behind me. So but if not, we'll still work it out, and we'll see you tomorrow morning with Coffee with Dr. T, prayerfully. If not, you can always go to YouTube at Dr. TOD. You can see what's over there as well. I'm super excited for the new season in my life and in yours. And what do I want you to do? I want you to win. What does winning mean? Welcoming the new you, investing in yourself, and never ever give up on you. Be blessed, y'all. Have a good night. See you on the other side.